I'm Rachel Duffield. I'm the Learning and Engagement Officer for Gressenhall Farm and Workhouse here near Dereham in the west of Norfolk. Together to the Workhouse Door is a wonderful project. We're working in collaboration with Sinfonia Viva and the Writers' Centre Norwich and Norfolk Music Hub to create some new music all about stories from the workhouse. The beautiful building behind me was built in 1777 as a house of industry, and then it became a workhouse when the Poor Law was amended in 1834. It was a workhouse right up until between the World War I and World War II. Recently, in the last 2 years, it's been redeveloped to tell the story of the workhouse through documents and through objects and through sculptures. This project is bringing something new to our workhouse. We work a lot with schools, we work with children of all ages and abilities, we work with adults, we work with elderly people, but up until now we haven't really done anything musical, so this is a fantastic new way to bring creative responses to the workhouse stories we know so well. Today I've been dressed up as a workhouse inmate and giving a brief history of various aspects of the workhouse to a group of children from Folsham School and a group of children from Corston School, local schools who are going to compose their own pieces, which will be mixed in with the pieces already written by Sinfonia Viva's composer James.
Hands up below. I know
I'm James Redwood and I am a composer and workshop leader, and on this project at Gressenhall I have written a series of songs that two groups of primary school children are going to learn and a community choir are going to sing, and I've also written some music for two professional opera singers to sing, and they're going to be characters who are going to tell a story which is based on lots of facts and historical information events that we know happened at the workhouse here at Gressenhall, but with a little sprinkling of fantasy and imagination joined in. So one of the things that we did that has been really important for the participants on this project is to give them a flavour of this incredible site. So this morning we had a carousel of performances by the excellent team here at Gressenhall. So we had 5 different characters, and the school groups were split up into 5 small groups, and we travelled around and visited all the different characters. So we met a schoolmaster, a matron, we met somebody who kind of found redemption and kind of a life beyond the workhouse. We met somebody, Harriet, who was a troubled character and found herself in the refractory quite a lot, which was a punishment cell. And we met a character, Mary Ann, who was working the laundry, but we also heard about some of her rebellions. It was wonderful to see the children's responses to these stories, which are historical and olden days and long ago, but also kind of speak of human nature. You could see the recognition on their faces, the kids kind of imagining what it would be like to be trapped inside that refractory in the dark, or whether they would have been somebody who would have broken the rules, for example.
All this hard work will culminate in a performance on the 7th of June, and the singers are going to come along and sing their bit, and they're going to be joined by the schools with their compositions as well. Watching in the audience will be hundreds of other schools. They're going to take away inspiration from this performance to write their own pieces and bring their own creative responses. Additionally, we're going to have a community choir, and they're going to take on a stern role of the visiting committee as part of the production, and we're very excited about working with the local community volunteers to form that community choir together. It's really exciting for me to see all these different threads from the Writers' Centre, the Music Hub, Sinfonia Viva and of course Norfolk Museum Service all coming together to this brilliant single performance.
We've just got to the end of day 1 of the project, so finally we've road tested the songs. The 2 primary school groups were delightful, and the music, I think, is hard in places, and they lapped it up, they really got stuck in and they sounded great. And then this evening we with the community choir, we had a little sing through, we got going a little bit, warmed up our voices, and then we were taken on a tour. And it was great because we were seeing a lot of the same stories that had captivated the children. And the adults were just as taken in and kind of hanging on every word. We've got a lot of great energy from this first day, and we're really excited about the rest of the project.